When you think about valuable skills, what comes to mind? Investing, programming, dunking in the paint? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the most valuable skill in the world that applies no matter where you live or what profession you're in. Welcome back to Chris Dunn TV, the show that's all about helping you develop practical skills to help you thrive in today's economy. So what is the most valuable skill in the world? Well, this skill is something that is vital to the success of everybody from doctors, waiters, and even the world's best investors like Warren Buffett attribute this to being the most valuable skill that they've ever developed. So what is the skill? It's sales. Now, before you jump to another video and say, Chris, I'm not a salesman, just hear me out for a second. You see, it's my opinion that all other skills are secondary to the skill of sales. Let me explain why. So what do you think of when you hear the word salesman? Probably some sleazy guy trying to sell you a used car with a bad tie, right? Well, the truth is that sales is so much more than that. You see, sales is actually a subset of several skills like communication, influence, persuasion, listening, being able to explain ideas, and consult with somebody. And I've actually had some people try to insult me by saying, oh, Chris, you're just a great salesman, as if that's supposed to hurt my feelings or something. Because sales is vital to literally every profession. Think about it. A good doctor is going to take the time to try to sell you on healthier life habits, where a bad doctor or a doctor that's lacking in sales and communication skills will just probably write you a prescription for some pill. And a good waiter at a restaurant will listen and pay very close attention to you and try to sell you on the best experience that they can deliver for you. And a good car salesman isn't going to try to force you into a car that's not right for you just to get a paycheck. And I actually like the car buying experience if I have a good salesperson. I actually really appreciate a good salesperson. But the minute that I'm talking to somebody that I can tell isn't listening and all they care about is getting the sale for the money, I'm out the door. And the best investors on the planet are some of the best and most talented salespeople. Take Warren Buffett. We call him and look at him as a deal maker, but creating big deals like Warren Buffett does requires a tremendous sales ability. In fact, Warren Buffett used to be so terrified of public speaking and influence that he would literally get physically sick before he had to go on stage. But he attributes his best investment to a public speaking course that he took with Dale Carnegie. And public speaking is really just the application of the skill of sales. In other words, communication, influence, and confidence. And here's the thing, if you're good at sales, you will never go hungry because companies are always looking for great salespeople, no matter if we're in a booming economy or a recession. And according to the World Economic Forum, the top 2 skills that are going to be needed in the year 2020 are problem solving and critical thinking. In other words, how to understand what your customer needs and being able to show them a solution to their problem. And I found this really good article on the Harvard Business Review that talks about what makes a good salesperson. And the 2 things that they attribute to being a great salesperson are empathy and the ego drive. Now, empathy basically means the ability to feel or the ability to understand what your customer wants, take that information and deliver a solution for them. And I pulled this quote from the article. I really like this, where they basically define what empathy is. This doesn't mean like sympathy or any woo-woo stuff. What this means is being able to sense the reactions of your customer and make adjustments to these reactions, and also not being bound by a prepared sales track. In other words, not just reading off of a script like some robot, but being able to function in terms of real interactions between you and the customer, sensing what your customer's feeling and being able to change pace or double back on your track, whatever creative modifications are needed to hone in on the target and close the deal. And I think we should really redefine and change the way that we look at sales, because At its core, sales is very simply just helping your customer get what they want. And I'll leave you with this quote by Zig Ziglar where he says, "You can have anything that you want in life if you just help enough people get what they want." So the question of the day is, how have you used sales skills to thrive in your business? Leave an answer in the comment section below and I'll pin the top comment. And as always, give this video a thumbs up if you got value from it, and I will see you next time.